adventure mean to me? I have had time to think about this a little bit, though I haven't really gone that far in depth. I'm gonna be honest about that part. To me, adventure is going where you haven't gone before. Adventure is all the new experiences. I have a thrill for adventure. I know I do. I am someone basically obsessed with new experiences. But when I look at my life for the past 10 plus years, I noticed that the reason why I had been struggling so hard with, like, I don't want to say depression, because it's not really depression. Rather, it is lethargy. Yeah, sorry, I have to move through all this traffic right now. Sorry, I was getting tired of all the traffic. But yeah, I've had to struggle with this feeling of just unaccomplishment, you know? This feeling like no matter how hard I'm trying, I'm not getting anywhere. And it's upsetting. I will say, I really do desire to gain new experiences. But I think there's also a downside to that. When you grow to be obsessed with new experiences, you struggle with ever being satisfied with where you are at the present, which can be hard. Because obviously someone who's never satisfied is kind of like someone who's never truly happy. And I think that is a part of the thrill of adventure. Happiness is not, it's not just being content with where you are. It is that state of pursuing happiness. The pursuit of happiness is what makes us happy. And I believe that this is very self-evident in a lot of how people's behaviors and mannerisms change once they basically achieve what everyone else would assume is a form of happiness. You know, you have plenty of money, you should be happy. You get to do what you want, you know, you can afford everything. You should be happy. But they're not, because it's not about having that. It is about the pursuit of that. Because I think as human beings, we very much pride ourselves in our skills, our talents. We pride ourselves in our crafts. You know, as much as you want to harp on actors for being idiots half the time, the fact is a lot of them pride themselves very much on their craft. And when they don't have an outlet to express that craft, even if they're millionaires, they're just not happy. For me, I very often feel like that's hard. You know, I grew up doing like martial arts, and I tried to get into gymnastics. I had always had a passion for art and things like that, but never was there a time where I felt that I had developed a skill set strong enough that I would be able to share it with others and it possessed some value. It looks like it might get rained on. In this day and age, I have kind of been honing in on what it really is. You know, I did AMVs back in the day. I I liked making those. I liked finding songs that I really enjoyed and editing to them. God damn. That tells me that you were on your phone. Because you weren't even looking at the car ahead of you. But yeah, I know for a fact that there were skill sets that I had that I really wish I would have taken more time to hone in on. You know? And I think the adventure that I am planning, the adventure that I am prepping for, is me overcoming this obstacle that is myself. I am the greatest obstacle to myself. And that might sound a little cliche, I guess, or something of that nature, but I believe that I am the only one that has held myself back, and it's predominantly out of fear. I've just been too afraid to take the chances, to take the risks, to really give myself that opportunity. This year has begun my journey into really studying art, getting my art skills up. Because when I was a kid, I always wanted to do animation, but I never did. I went to Disney, tried to get a job there, not in art. I did not have that talent back then either. But that opportunity did not go as I had planned. And that put me in depression for almost 3 years. And by depression, I mean I literally just did nothing. 3 whole years of my life with no job. I mean, I was going to school, but the value of that schooling is minimal at best. It was mostly the social aspect that did anything for me. I think more than anything else, that's really what I needed, was the social connections. Alright, like, I like that you're getting into that. But yeah, we need a drive. You know, I'm realizing this topic of what an adventure means to me is kind of just meandered all over the place. This is going to be a fun video to edit.